Years ago, as a young manager, I caught one of my team members breaking a rule and breaking a law. Now, I could have said nothing. I could have ignored it. In fact, it was requested that I do that. No one will know. No one's getting hurt. I won't tell anybody. It's no big deal. Everybody does it. These were the excuses that I was told. But I knew. And the fact that others knew and others were doing this was wrong. And I could not let that happen. I had to say something. But the challenging part, unfortunately, was this individual was my ex-partner. I knew that if I spoke up, people would consider what I was saying out of line because of our previous relationship. But it was not the case. What they did was wrong. Their actions at that moment were against the company policies, they were against the law. And I could not stand for that. So, in turn, I spoke up to my superiors who dealt with the matter. Because obviously I couldn't because our previous relationships. But I lost friends permanently and for a short period of time. I had a strained relationship with a number of my staff following that. But they knew where I stood. They knew what I was willing to accept and what I was not willing to accept. Those who were most hurt by this action were most likely some of the individuals who were doing the same wrong thing. But they knew that I was no longer complicit with their actions, and that if I caught them, found out that they were doing this, their fate would be the same. As we look around the world, many people, young people, old people, are all asking, what can I do? There are some big changes going on around the globe. And people want to know, is there something that they can do? And there is. Be accountable to yourself. Hold yourself high. If you see something, say something. There's a great quote I've been using on social media the past couple days. All that is necessary for the triumph of evil is for good men to do nothing. We must, as leaders, as people, speak up when we see the wrongs happening around us. Now, you might not be seeing some of these racial injustices within your workplace, but you may be seeing other things. Safety violations, bullying, discrimination, theft does not make it right. By saying nothing, you are condoning their actions. Doing the right thing is often not the easy thing. As I said, I lost friends, and my relationship with my staff became strained. But in time, it became easy. In time, things were better because everyone knew what was right, what was wrong, and where I stood as an individual, what my morals were, and what I was willing to let slide. So my question to you is, what are you willing to let slide? We often wonder how these small actions can trigger big impacts. The chaos theory, a butterfly flaps its wings as a tsunami. Some of us find that a little bit hard to understand, but an avalanche takes only a small piece of snow to crack in the right place for an entire mountainside to come tumbling down. It takes one rock to come loose to cause a landslide. These are small actions that cause big repercussions. If a person's willing to break a small rule and someone to condone it, they're more likely to continue pushing those boundaries until someone stops them. So please, be that leader. Say something.